We're at the St. Louis Aquarium, and instead of waiting until midnight on December 31st, New Year's Eve, they're dropping beach balls at noon and 2 and 4 p.m. for families. But is New Year's Eve actually worth coming for? Let's find out. The St. Louis Aquarium hosts a New Year's Eve event for families with beach balls being dropped throughout the day. Perfect for kids who won't make it to midnight, or even for adults like myself. I'm not making it till midnight, so this is a great event for families. Well, the St. Louis Aquarium has some great decor as we were walking in, with some great lights display, beautiful at night during the holiday season. They have this great waiting room here where you have these LED screens display a lot of different visuals. Very cool. Now, the St. Louis Aquarium is at Union Station and historically has been a train station then. So you get into these cars, train cars, and then you watch some video here, as you can see, of St. Louis over the years, and then of course St. Louis more in modern times. It's really a fun way to kind of a show, getting you ready to go to the aquarium. Very, very fun for families. This is one of the times when I went where it was the most packed, so that's just something to be aware of if you were ever to come during the holidays or during New Year's Eve. Now, there is definitely something here for everyone at the St. Louis Aquarium. Look at this cool visual. It looks like you're flying, by the way, in this train. Then you go into the Mississippi River, and then you get to see some sea creatures and things. It's really, really fun, by the way. So the kids are going to love this too, right? Feels like a ride. There's actually, when you're sitting down, you can feel it rumbling underneath you as you go into the water and things. So it's very, very cool. And some people might get a little motion sickness, by the way, so they do mention that. You don't have to sit and watch this show. You can exit the train, wait for your party, or you can just skip this show as well. So as I said here, there's things to do for all ages here, for little kids, for older kids. I see just adults come in here, or even teenagers come in here and walk through, and it could be a great date night or a day kind of a thing to do as well. So I just think that they do a great job with this aquarium, making it for everybody. Now, one thing I would mention too is if you are an aquarium member, they have an annual membership, kind of like a pass holder kind of a thing, if you think of like a theme park, but you can have this annual membership. And when you go for a special event like the New Year's Eve thing, it is included in your membership. So you don't have to pay any additional cost to participating in New Year's Eve. Or if, say, you're not a member, but you go for the day, you don't have to pay an additional cost to participate. Just your general admission will get you into the aquarium and then get you to be able to participate in this event. Look at all these people here. It never looks like this. We were here after this event, like a week later or so, and there was just barely anybody in this area here. It's a great open space with a lot of different displays and things that you can do and look at. There's a water table and everything. It's super fun. But here, all of these people are jammed into this area because they want to get a beach ball. See the kids, they have their hands up in the air. They got to get a beach ball. It's something that they want to get. So that's something for you to be aware of. If you don't like crowds or whatever, you can stand back and maybe get somebody in your party to get in there to get a beach ball. It's going to be crowded for this event, as you can see. You're also going to want to get here early. Don't show up right at 4 or 2 or noon. Give yourself a few minutes, because there's actually a malfunction here where they release the beach balls early, as you can see. So they were released maybe 5 minutes early, so get here early so you don't miss out. Now, the goal of this is if you get a beach ball, you're to return it to them. You can't keep it, but when you return it to the aquarium employees, staff, you can get a sticker, you can get like this banner or a pennant, I should say, some other candy and things like that. So you return your beach ball. They even tell some kids, if you got more than one beach ball, give it to somebody else who didn't get one, and so they can get, a little prize or something. And so that was really fun that they did that. Now I get this looks insane, right? And it is a little crowded. I'm not going to try and deny that. The video here does not lie. It's crowded. However, this isn't like Times Square and New Year's Eve where you got to be there all day and some of these people are in diapers, right? I mean, it's insane. Or you think about Disneyland. I've been to Disneyland several times on New Year's Eve, and it is just crazy. This is not like that. It's crowded, yes, but if you prepare, you show up early, you get there in time, you'll be fine and you'll have a great time. So it was Thatcher's birthday. Look at there's, I would assume maybe that he opened up some presents. There's some boxes there. Who's Thatcher? And why do should I care? Well, it's a river otter. Here it says, "Happy birthday, Thatcher." What, that's so thoughtful of the staff here. So when you go to an event like New Year's Eve, make sure to experience other things here in the aquarium. And even Thatcher, it's Thatcher's birthday. Look at Thatcher's in the eyes here, just having a great time. So I love seeing the river otters. A lot of times there's more than just this one here. Maybe they were just making sure Thatcher just had a great time and felt celebrated here. But I love seeing the river otter here. They have a show too with a animated kind of digitally animated river otter that interacts with kids and families. You can ask that the river otter questions. Not Thatcher though; he's real, so you could ask him a question, but he's not going to respond. The nighttime vibes here at Union Station are absolutely beautiful. Definitely worth checking out if you come to the aquarium. But yes, New Year's Eve is worth it because it doesn't cost anything extra. If you remember, it's included in your membership. If you pay just for a general admission, it's included in that as well. So if you got young kids, they're not going to stay up till midnight. Or if you're an adult, you're like, I ain't going to stay up till midnight either, like myself. Noon, 2, and 4, great options for families or for adults, people of all ages. Well, thanks for watching.